Well, welcome. Let's go straight to today's tenuous link. We are here and it is number 10 of Connect Up.
Hence the theme tune.
Hence the theme tune.
Number 10.
Yeah. And if you do look in your copy, your digital copy, you will find a suitable illustration to go with the concept of number 10. Excellent. Good. So welcome to the final Connect Up of the summer. With September now on our doorstep, our thoughts begin to turn to the delights of autumn. The return to school, harvest festival, the evenings drawing in, cosy nights by the fire, apple pie, autumn leaves, misty dawns. Quite enjoyed summer. There we go. The return to school this week does mark a significant shift in our society, continuing to return to a sense of normality. Many of us will have children and grandchildren for whom this is an unusually big step. And our thoughts will be with all those in our town who are going back to our schools, and of course the staff who have continued to work tirelessly over the last few months and have many challenges in the weeks and months ahead too, as they try to ease children back to the school routine and pick up where they left off. Now, talking of classrooms, how many returning pupils will be called Kirsty or Craig? Possibly not too many, if the latest information on names that have fallen from popularity are to be believed. These names are about to drop out of the top 100 for the first time in many years, whereas Oliver and Olivia continue to be very popular. In fact, they are the number one name choices. So there we go. Today's useful piece of information for you. I'm going to stop. I'm going to hand over to you.
I don't think my name's ever been in the top 100.
Has it not?
Don't think so.
Wow. I'm sure you mine hasn't.
So to
Right.
phase 1A. Now, as you will know, we've submitted a first phase application to the Diocesan Registrar, which will enable us, if it's granted, to redecorate the church and replace the pews with attractive modern wooden chairs. Now, all the information about the works that are planned are in this week's digital version of Connect Up, and if you've read past weeks you'll know about them anyway. So do have a look and see what's planned. We won't go into fine detail now. At the end of that little article is an address you can write to if you would like to lodge an objection. So it's all there, and we just encourage you to read and see what will be going on in the autumn if permission is granted.
Fantastic. I like that you get the technical stuff.
Good.
And I get the light-hearted stuff.
Yes.
So we are back in the saddle. This year, the Friends of Kent Church's sponsored bike ride. It's coming up soon. It's going to be on Saturday, the 12th of September. Jeffrey Davison will be back in the saddle on behalf of St Mildred's. Tony Butler will be cycling on behalf of St Michael's.
No, you won't.
Of St Mildred's and
St.
St John's. I wish I could read. And Dorothy Crawford and Jeff Riches will be taking part on behalf of St Michael's, so we're doing really well here. Sponsor forms are in the churches, so please do sign them if you can. Money raised by each cyclist will be divided equally between the Friends and the local church they are supporting. And if you would be willing to welcome visiting cyclists, then please do let Karen know. Her contact details are shown below. We will supply the refreshments. All you need to do is offer our visitors a beaming smile and a cup of cold squash.
Yes. Now, back on track. Good news. Weekly services at St John's will resume next Sunday, the 6th of September at 11:15, the usual morning time. Now, because we can't sing in our churches at the moment, we've decided to mothball Matins in favour of Holy Communion. Matins will return in due course, but for now, we're just delighted to be going back at all.
Fantastic. Now, St Mildred's annual church meetings. We have decided to hold St Mildred's annual church meeting in St Mildred's Church on the evening of Wednesday, the 30th of September. That's at 7 o'clock. To vote, you will need to be on the electoral roll. Now, if your name is not on the roll, A copy of this will be displayed in the church. Please complete and return the form that has accompanied this week's Connect Up. Would you like to think about becoming a church warden, a member of the PCC, or the PCC secretary? We would be happy to chat about this if you would like to find out more. So please get in touch with one of us if you would be interested in finding out more about one of those roles. We can guarantee you good company and a lot of fun.
Exactly.
And a good team to be a part of. So do have a think about it.
Yep. So Connect Up this week is, as Jeanette has said, accompanied by the electoral roll application form. And to make it easier for you to check to see if you're on the St Mildred's electoral roll already or not, a copy of that, we've taken out address details and just left names in. A copy of that will accompany Connect Up this week. So you can check if you're not on it and you would like to be, then just simply complete the form and send it back to us. Now, ears. Music 2. We have a few copies of Music for Tenterden in Lockdown 2020, made especially for us by Anna Zaluka and Joanna Gutowska. Both ladies have performed at St Mildred's in the recent past, and luckily for us, they have recorded personal messages and a personal performance on the CD purely for St Mildred's, and the CD is £10 in cost. It's about 30 minutes in length and contains some 4 recitals, so I'm assuming that's 2 by Anna and 2 by Joanna. One lives in Gdansk and one in St Albans. Not that that has any bearing on it whatsoever, really.
No.
It's just part of the facts that have appeared on this script. So we have copies of the CDs in St Mildred's, but they are disappearing fast.
They are.
But you can get them this Sunday. We'll have them on sale. And if you miss out on the St Mildred's stock of CDs, then in the digital version of Connect Up this week is the address of Malcolm Neller and his contact details. Malcolm is the treasurer of the Friends of St Mildred's, and he will be delighted to supply you with a CD. So full information appears on Connect Up.
Fabulous. Welcome aboard. That's the next heading on today's Connect Up, and that is because we still need a third person to be a welcome coordinator at St Mildred's. Rob Eastoe and Anne Cheeseman have very kindly volunteered. Would you be willing to join them? The welcome coordinators prepare the welcome team rotas, they oversee special events, and they arrange periodic gatherings of the welcome teams so that together we can review our practices. So please volunteer. It would be really lovely
Just
if you
one
did.
person.
Just one person. That would be great.
And that will entitle you to a piece of cake. But only if you go to June and Chris Teasdale's house on the 29th of September. Now, as you will know, COVID-19 is destroying livelihoods across the globe. In underdeveloped countries, there are no funds for furloughing, etc., to help save jobs, and that means that many have lost their meagre income because of lockdowns. The impact on Christians who live in those countries, where they are minorities, is really severe, because they are the last to be considered for aid. And even in countries where Christians are numerous, the pastors often depend upon the donations of their congregations for their income, which is now drying up. Barnabas Fund provides practical help to many in these situations, and to raise money for Barnabas Fund, Chris and June are hosting a coffee morning in their garden on Tuesday the 29th of September from 10:30 until noon. So, say June and Chris, do come along for a coffee, a slice of cake, a chat, all socially distanced, of course, and Chris and June live at Moat Cottage, Moons Green, Wittersham. Now, if you would let them know that you are coming by ringing them on 01797 270 366, that's 01797 270 366, they would appreciate that, as they would your prayers for good weather. Well, I jolly well hope the weather on the 29th is not like it is today.
Right now, in fact.
Right now, in fact.
Sounds like it's going to come through in a minute. Now, I was just looking around. I need a little prop. Hang on.
Okay.
I'll be back.
Right. I think this is to do with the September magazine.
It is. Look.
It is.
There
I don't know how I knew that.
I can't. I could never imagine.
No, quite.
Ta-da!
There it is.
Look, the September issue of the Parish Magazine is here, and it's ready for collection. So if you are a distributor, this time they've all been put together by Ronnie and Jim. So do come and collect them. Now, Hugh Crouch is the editor, and we would like to thank him very much for producing another excellent edition. So do, if you're a distributor, come and collect your little bundle, and if you would like to just come and collect one for whatever reason, please do so.
There they are.
Packed full of splendid
stuff.
So do that.
Grab your copy today or tomorrow.
Yes. Oh, go on, you can do this one.
Right. Birthdays and anniversaries. Well, no anniversaries, but we have a birthday, and I don't know. This is this particular gentleman whose birthday it is that we're celebrating is urbane.
Yes.
Polished.
Oh, very. Yes.
Eloquent.
Yes.
Has a head of hair which I envy, which almost got out of control during lockdown and threatened to take over the world. Anyway, we're talking about John Emmett, whose birthday it is on the 31st of August.
Yes.
And we've got, we wanted to make sure we had enough candles for John's birthday.
Yeah. So,
do you think we've got enough here?
I don't know. I don't know. Do you know what I'm going to do? Hang on a minute. It could get a bit warm here.
It could be, couldn't it?
Yeah.
Could be very warm.
Yeah.
Anyway, what we would like to say is, John, you are a legend.
You are.
And, you know, that's been said before, but it's very true. And we would like to wish you a very happy birthday. Having said that about anniversaries, I just need to add this a little bit.
Yes.
It's all that we've been threatened with dire consequences if we reveal the names. But we would like to say that last Wednesday, a very special, which was my birthday, a very special St John's couple who wish to remain nameless until their big celebration next year, celebrated their wedding anniversary on Wednesday, and we'd like to congratulate them both.
Yes.
But we're not going to reveal who.
No. All sorts of dire threats have been made if we reveal names.
I don't think we've got time to light all of John's candles.
No, I was going to say, I think we might.
Otherwise, we'll be here till next year. And it'll be the 31st of August all over again.
Well,
so
right.
To John, we wish a happy birthday, and to we wish a very happy wedding anniversary. So we're going to sing.
You know what we never did? Never put out the bunting.
Oh, never mind.
We'll have to go without today. But
right.
We can still have the banner.
Have the banner.
There we go.
Ready? Which way around is it?
That way.
Right. Ready? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear John. Happy birthday to you. And a very happy anniversary too. And wonderful.
Excellent. Oh, you feel the heat.
Yes.
Yes. There we go.
The title of this next item rhymes.
It does.
Because it's your turn.
It is. PCC Glee. I'm going to say that again. PCC Glee.
PCC Glee.
On Wednesday, the 9th of September at 2:30 p.m, there will be a meeting of St John's PCC. Now, on this occasion, we are going to meet in the church at St John's, so please do come along. It'd be lovely to see you. It's nice these things are all starting again.
It is.
Yes.
And it's not often that we get into raptures about PCC meetings, but it's been so long since we had one, since certainly St John's PCC, that we are overjoyed to be back amongst, well, in normal circumstances or semi-normal. Now, it's a slight play on words here. Underneath the archives.
Oh, that's really bad.
Underneath the archives. It's supposed to be archives. Lurking in the church vault.
Is that here?
Here, St Mildred's, sorry, yes. Underneath the church organ pipes are half a dozen archive boxes bulging with over 120 years of interesting and important papers. Now, they're not all interesting and important. Some of them are not interesting or important at all, but they're all mixed up together. And over the past few months, Heather Martin, bless her, has done a brilliant job working her way through to the third box. I don't know how many boxes there are. Did we say?
You said 6.
6.
I think, yeah.
So she's halfway pretty well.
Yeah.
Sorting and indexing all the key documents. Now, Heather, I don't blame her, feels it's time now for a fresh pair of eyes in order to complete the task. So, thank you first of all, Heather, for doing such a terrific job, and we are very grateful to you. And now to all of you out there, is continuing this work something you might want to take on, or maybe 1 or 2 people working together? There are some fascinating documents and letters in the boxes, and it's interesting to see how often history repeats itself as the same issues raise their heads for the second or third time. Problems being addressed today were probably first tackled 30 or more years ago. With decisions deferred, here they are coming back again, needing to be sorted out decades later.
Yep.
So if this valuable work interests you, please do contact Rob Eastoe, or indeed one of us, so we can put you in touch with Rob, who has all Heather's work to date and access to the vault. And who knows, you might find something buried away that we might want to display at some time in a future exhibit on the history of St Mildred's. So do get in touch. It's a perfect winter job, autumn or winter job, and as I say, if 2 or 3 people want to work together as a little team on this, then I think it could be really interesting.
I think it could, because you're covering 2 world wars there for a start.
That's true, yeah.
There could be some fascinating stuff.
Yep.
Excellent.
Yep.
Good. Right. Masks. We would like to remind you that the wearing of masks in church now is mandatory. In line with the requirements, the ministers will wear masks only at the point of communion to protect the bread from infection. And until that point, the bread will remain securely covered. We will also maintain strict hand washing, but please, we ask everyone, do be very gentle with those who are not wearing masks, because it may be for a very good reason.
Now, to you and yours, we'd love to hear from you if you have a story, a quiz, a photo, anything at all really that you think others might be interested in. And if you have material, anything at all, do send it in. We'd love to feature it in Connect Up.
That
was short, wasn't it?
It was very short, yeah. If you take a look at your copy of Connect Up, there are all the details of worship in church, including the services coming up this week and the link for the Zoom service, which will take place on Sunday evening this week. So there's no even song in church this week, but there is a Zoom service at 6 o'clock. So please do join in that. Other than that, is pretty much our usual new pattern of worship. Yeah.
Both in church and on the web.
Yes, indeed. And I do encourage you, actually. We've had a lot of people coming along, some new faces coming along into the church for prayer during the day, which is proving quite a popular and nice little service, isn't it, to start the day with. So do come along, if you can, to that or any other service in our 2 churches, and obviously next weekend in St John's as well.
Good. So that's the worship. How you get onto the web and link up with the website and YouTube and Facebook, that's all given. And we come then to Thought for the Week. That consists, as usual, of a reading, a little reflection and a prayer for the week. And of course we have, following that, all the usual suspects in terms of contacts who are eager and willing to be of help should you need it. So don't hesitate to get in touch with anybody on that list, and help will be forthcoming. Now, I had a little mental note which read something like Mow Bear in the Bath.
Oh, yes.
I don't think it's Mow Bear in the Bath. I think it's Mow dash Bear in the
Be
Bath.
careful how you say that. Yes,
Right.
yes.
So hopefully, if the technology works with your Connect Up that we're going out by email
Yes.
this weekend, you should get a nice little video which Mo has sent in of, I don't know what breed of bear, was it a black
Big
bear?
black bear, yes.
With claws.
Yeah. I don't think it was in her own back garden.
No,
in
I don't think so.
Tedgeston.
No. But do enjoy the video if we can get it to you. It's worth a little look over a cuppa.
You do realise if we
We
can't
can't,
get
yeah.
it to you, you just have to go and see Mo or remain in suspense.
Yes.
But
that's
it's a
right.
video worth watching.
Yeah. Good. Well, I think that's it really.
I think
So
it is.
enjoy your weekend.
Yes, it's
and,
a good one.
Yeah.
Well, no, I'm not sure what the weather's going to
No,
be
the weather
like.
might
but,
not be so wonderful, but
there we go.
make the best of it.
Yes.
Now, I believe John's candle's burning.
Yeah.
Shall we? For
Yeah.
a little while
I
longer.
was to say we could toast some marshmallows.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
Should
Well,
we
that
go?
number of candles, you could cook a raw steak. Right. Let's go.
Have a good weekend, everybody, and we'll see you again soon. Right, Mia.